Dear students, welcome back to Odelia Vlogs. Today we will continue with Module 4. I will teach you the contents, GD, objectives of GD, features of GD, personal traits of a candidate evaluated in a GD, relevance of topics in GD, advantages and disadvantages of GD, group leadership, GD protocol, guidelines for GD participants, debate, extempore. First, we can go to what is a GD. A group discussion or GD is a discussion between a group of participants on a given subject. It forms a part of the selection process used by organizations and educational institutions. It's a comprehensive technique to judge the suitability of an individual and his appropriateness for admission, scholarship, job, etc. GD assesses the overall personality, thoughts, feelings, and behavior of an individual in a group. The candidates talk about the given topic to present the facts, opinions, and conclusions. A GD evaluates the ability of a participant to interact in group discussing a topic. Group discussion aims to test interpersonal skills, oratory skills, that is, communication skills, and leadership skills of candidates. Employers use this technique to screen the candidates and assess their soft skills. Admissions to B schools after your degree are finalized on the basis of the performance of candidates in a written test, followed by a group discussion and personal interview. In a typical group discussion activity, the panelists or moderators will introduce themselves and give instructions about the process. Usually, a group contains 8 to 10 candidates, and no one is nominated as a leader or chairman in this group. Everybody are equal, and a topic is presented to them. Each candidate will be given a roll number by which he or she is to be addressed. For easy recognition, the roll number might be displayed on a tag worn by each candidate. The candidates are usually seated in a circle and in an ascending order. The group will then get about 10 to 15 minutes to think and prepare about the subject and discuss it. Panelists use an evaluation sheet for rating the performance of the candidates based on a predetermined marking rubric. This is the process of a GD which you will have to face during a job interview or for MBA admission or PGTM. Now we can go to the objectives of GD. First one, to solve the problem, that is, group discussions are organized by business concerns to generate creative ideas relating to a particular problem. Second one, to build consensus. Business concerns organize GDs to build consensus regarding a particular decision in the overall interests of the organization. Third point, to assess leadership and communication skills. That is, GDs help organizations to assess the leadership and communication skill of the candidates applying for a job. Next, we have to study the features of GD. First one is purpose. There should be a clear purpose for a group discussion. If the purpose is not clear, the members of the group will indulge in aimless talking, leading to waste of time and energy. Second one, spontaneous discussion. In a GD, spontaneous discussion is made by the members of the group on a particular subject. Third point, participation. Since GD is pooling of available information, all the members in a group are encouraged to participate and contribute to the discussion. Next point, arguments in favor or against. The participants in a GD are free to speak in favor or against the subject or be neutral. But it's not a debate. Next, free communication. In a GD, the participants express their views freely and in a friendly manner on the topic of discussion. Next point is leadership. In a group discussion, a member of the group is emerged as a leader whose role is to navigate the discussion like a ship through troubled waters. Usually, in a group, a person will always dominate because all persons are of different character and they will have um, some leadership qualities, some might not have leadership qualities. So, a leader will be there, one or two leaders will always be there, and they are noticed by the moderator. Next, role of examiner. In a GD, the examiner will not interfere in the discussion. Examiner or moderator. He gives the topic to the group for discussion and examines the group members interacting with each other. Now we can go to the next session, that is, what are the personal traits of a candidate evaluated in a group discussion. Every candidates are evaluated and some qualities. First one is subject knowledge. The first thing that the employer tests is your expertise in the role's subject area. For example, if you apply for sales position, then your subject knowledge is known. The employers expect you to have in-depth knowledge of the product and sales process. Second one, creativity or originality. Some jobs require innovative ideas and out-of-the-box solutions. In such cases, the panelists may employ group activities to check your creativity and originality of ideas in a group. Third point is voice. Communication skills include tone, volume, and pitch control, and your style of delivery. This skill is essential in customer facing roles and in regular interaction with your peers and seniors. Employers check for an assertive approach, authoritative voice, clarity in speech, and audible tone in a group discussion. Fourth point is body language. In a workplace, your body language speaks volumes about your actions and temperament. So, during a GD, panelists judge your hand gestures, head movements, along with facial expressions. They also give high ratings for a professional outlook and a confident, straight posture. Next is fluency. Fluency in speech is a critical skill for sales jobs or customer service roles. Speaking with effective pauses without stuttering or stammering can captivate an audience. Next point is initiative. Taking initiative is a mark of excellent leadership skills. In the beginning, you can start the conversation and establish its flow, or else wait for the right moment and take that chance to introduce your idea in a better way. Next point is leadership. The panelists usually see if you start with your own viewpoint or ask others for their opinions. Helping others understand the subject matter and considering their perspectives proves your leadership acumen. Next, active listening. It is an important skill for managerial positions or customer service roles. In a typical group, all members try to stress their points to get some limelight. So, employers usually observe those who listen to their peers without interruption. Next, we can go to relevance of topics in GD. Group discussions help students stay engaged in the topic and maintain focus. They also encourage teamwork and introduce students to other points of view outside of their own. Participants can also improve their active listening and speaking skills, which in turn help them communicate more effectively. GDs allow people from different cultural and socio-economic backgrounds to communicate with one another and share ideas. It will not only develop their knowledge, it also creates a stronger sense of understanding and respect between participants. Usually there are three main types of topics for a GD. First one is topic-based discussion, which include controversial topics and knowledge-based topics. Second one, case study based discussions, and third one is abstract discussions. Topic based discussion refers to a conversation in which participants are given a topic to discuss. This includes controversial topics, such as political, social, or environmental issues. Topics like these often relate to current affairs and events. They tend to evoke strong differences in opinion, which could lead to a heated argument. Knowledge-based topics rely on the group's shared knowledge of a particular area. The whole group should be familiar with the topic. Discussions are often in-depth as the participants already have a lot of relevant information. Next type is case study based discussions. It refers to a conversation in which participants are given a situation and should communicate together to provide a solution. These discussions test the participants' abilities to solve problems and make decisions together. Next type is abstract discussions. It is a discussion without a precise topic or a topic not well known by a participant. For example, the topic could be a random word or sentence or thought-provoking quote. Abstract discussions are more unpredictable and encourage creativity a lot. Now we can go to the advantages and disadvantages of GD. Advantages includes first one, it helps to assess leadership qualities of different members of the group. It helps to generate useful ideas and information. It leads to sound decision making. It increases commitment of members for a particular decision. Disadvantages include leadership qualities cannot be assessed in a short duration. Next, members whose voice has not been heard may feel resentment. Now we can go to group leadership. That's very important. A person managing a group is called group leader. Effective leadership can transform the group of members with ordinary talent into high performing groups. Managers assume the leadership role in groups, or sometimes the management may appoint anybody else as a group leader. Group leaders play a significant role in ensuring that the groups perform excellently. In a group discussion, all participants are supposed to be equal. During the course of discussion, as I said earlier, a leader will emerge. Good analytical abilities, critical assessment of arguments, and strong verbal and non-verbal skills of communication can give a person competitive edge over others. The success of discussion at a meeting depends on the role played by the group leader. No candidate should try to dominate the group to become the leader. A candidate may, by his or her initiative, ability to direct the discussion, maturity, clarity of ideas, and understanding of group dynamics, might gradually begin to direct the course of the discussion and mediate between opposing views to evolve a comprehensive view. Such a candidate is recognized by all other candidates as the leader of the discussion group. A group discussion is not a debate, as I told earlier, in which each participant either opposes or supports the topic. A GD is a continuous discussion, an ongoing interaction in which participants examine a subject or problem from different angles and different viewpoints. Participants may agree with or support others' point of view or bring up a new point of view. All participants shall show respect for others even if they disagree with each other. Courtesy in discussions indicates a level of politeness and maturity. Functions of a group leader. There are different functions of a group leader. Plan the meeting carefully and circulate the notice and agenda among the members. Begin the meeting at the scheduled time. Define the purpose of the meeting. Keep a check on the speakers who speak irrelevant matters and persuade inhibited speakers to express their views. Frequently summarize the points discussed and the decisions arrived at to keep the discussion on track. Control emotional buildups and reconcile conflicts between the members. Point out the differences not resolved and clarify what is to be done about them. Make a statement of the course of action to be followed. Close the meeting within the allotted time with vote of thanks. So this is the role of a group leader. Now we can study GD protocol. GDs are formally informal. There are certain rules of conduct to be observed by each participant in a GD, and that is called GD protocol. And first one is way of addressing other members of the group. Sometimes I told you roll number will be given because we might know the name. We might not know the name because at that time only we will see other candidates. So it will be usually good to say either roll number or Mr. or Miss or Sir or Madam or even the first name. But if you don't know the first name, it's not possible. So roll number is better option. Second one, it is difficult to remember the names of fellow participants in a short time. So address the whole group instead of an individual. Third point, do not create subgroups by referring to individual members. Next point is to gain the attention of the entire group, speak to the person sitting opposite to you or address the person who has just finished talking. Do not let an opportunity to pass by if you want to participate in the discussion. Usually in group discussions, some candidates just keep quiet. They don't know how to speak and you have to build your communication skills for that. Fifth point, make friends by speaking to those who have been left alone in the rest of the group. Sixth point, use formal, simple and correct language. Seventh point, dress formally for a group discussion. Men should wear business suits and women should wear sari or salwar and kameez. Next point is body language, which is very important. Posture should be formal and must reflect enthusiasm. Straight back, hands in front or on the edge of the table. Gestures or body movements should not be threatening or restrictive to other participants. Excessive hand movements should be avoided. Body language should be natural. Establish eye contact with people. The last point, all are equal in a GD. No one should try to be a leader by concluding the discussion when the group has not reached any conclusion. Now we can go to guidelines for GD participants. Usually this question is asked, how to get the best of GD? First one, prepare for different topics. Apart from your own academic qualifications, you should also possess general knowledge. Try to keep track of some common trending topics, national and international events, etc. You can refer to journals and articles. Checking social media also is good, and also discussing your area of expertise with friends. This all will help you to prepare for different topics. Second one, groom yourself for GD. One should dress up well and pay attention to their grooming for the GD, as the first impression matters a lot. Next, take clarifications if required beforehand. If one has any doubts, clear it beforehand itself so that one is able to start the GD on a clear note. Fourth point, be as natural as possible. Never try to be someone you are not. Be natural, never be artificial. Next, follow body language tips for GD. Be comfortable and pleasant when you are talking to someone. Try to look straight into the listener's eyes to convey your thoughts more effectively. Avoid artificial gestures, unnecessary hand expressions, and pointing fingers. Next, initiate the discussion if possible. If confident, initiate the discussion. When the topic is unfamiliar, wait and let someone else initiate so that you will get some information about the topic and then you can give your own point of view. Seventh point, maintain eye contact while speaking, that I have discussed earlier. Eighth point, be a good listener in GD. People think usually that in a GD, one should go on speaking, but one should also be able to listen to important points made by other candidates as well, as it will give you time to think and give responses. Ninth point, speak well and aloud. One has to speak well in order to impress the recruiters. Hence, one should polish their language skills and increase their knowledge base. 10th point, maintain decorum. Your unruly behavior is the most undesirable for everyone. So you should always maintain decorum. Next one, be positive during GD. Be positive. It affects us as well as others around us. Now we can go to the next session, that is debate. A debate is an organized argument or content of ideas in which participants discuss a topic from two opposing sides. Each side will show an organized and clever way why they believe to have right answers. They will use examples and evidence to support their ideas while working towards a conclusion. The aim of a debate is to convince the opposition that you are right. You will be given about a time of about 60 minutes to 90 minutes for preparation for a debate. When two sides agree on the subject, or when one side's arguments are more convincing than the other side, the debate comes to a close. In a formal debate, a mediator will decide who the winner should be. In an informal debate, the argument can continue until the time when one side gives up. Now we can study the last, that is extempore. Extempore is a speech that is given on the spot without preparation. It's a test of your knowledge about a topic. It is the ability to think, organize, and then speak. The speaker has no advance intimation and is called upon to speak at a short notice. Speaking well and appropriate to the occasion distinguishes an accomplished speaker from an ordinary speaker. To be able to do so, the speaker should be confident, well informed, versatile, and be in a position to draw from his memory. So this is the end of our module 4. Hope you understood. Study very well. Now one more module is there, that is very short module. I will upload it soon. Thank you